Hello and welcome to another video from ERPdrill.com. In this video, we're talking about the Netweaver BI 7.5 or the Netweaver 7.5. Notice that it is patch level 1, and with that we have the BI content patch level 7 installed, and IDES version of EHp7 second edition. So all of this is the latest stuff. All of them are configured together. So let's talk a bit about 7.5. 7.5 is a brand new release, and it is the future. The future applications will be based on the 7.5. So for example, 7.4 had the EHp3 version of CRM, SRM, SEM, and the IDES EHp7 was based on the 7.4 stack. So with the 7.5, SAP has done massive updates. Basically, they've streamlined it. It's a new code base, meaning they've taken a lot of the redundancies of the 7.4 and they added some of the S4HANA coding into this, and basically they wanted a single line of innovation. Basically that means if there are any changes being made to a Netweaver stack, it will reflect on every single application that it's based on. For example, EHp8, the EHp version 4 of CRM, SEM, SRM, and all of the new applications that are coming out. The banking version 9 is already based on the 7.5, and you can see just the interfaces and all of that is so much different than the 7.4. So we'll be talking about that. And the second thing is that it is streamlined. It's heavily streamlined, and like I said, a lot of redundancies have been gone, and the memory footprint is a lot lower than it was on the same stack last year. So it's 13 with some of these applications turned on. But again, there's no cheating. You can, if you look at the work process, you can see that the entire work process is open. There's about 20 work processes there, along with the NQ servers, the ICM, Internet Communication Manager, that's the ICM, and all of that stuff is running in the background, and still it takes about 30. It usually takes 24, 25 on a equally in the 7.4 kernel, 7.4 system. So patch level 1 is very important because on the initial release of 7.5, SAP found out that the software didn't work very well with some of the releases like the Transportation Management 9.2 and the EWM in particular. There's a lot of conflicts that was there. You couldn't install 9.2 version of Transportation Management 7.5 when it was released. So patch level 1 came out just a week later, about 2 weeks later. That fixed a lot of this. So there's about 2 gigabytes of data in this patch 1. So it's very important that you notice that your 7.5 is patch 1. So the second most important thing is that it is installed on MS SQL 2014. That is a big deal because 2014 version of MS SQL has its own memory database. From a BI consultant or an SAP consultant, even a basis guy, it doesn't make much sense because this is for guys who wants to try out the MS SQL 2014 with data. So there is data, massive amounts of data. There's EHp4 data in there and the BI database tables in there. So you can move it into the 2014 in-memory engine, the MS SQL engine, and see, learn, try, see how it works. But 2014 is a big deal. And the third most important thing is that we've incorporated a business client. There's a lot of complaints. If you look at the forums and stuff, why does SAP need personas? Some guys like personas, some guys like Fury, some people like the GUI, the old style GUI. So business client is an incorporation of all the 3 technologies. So from this, you can get links for business client, portal, Fury. You can launch the pad from here, Fury Launchpad, personas, all of that stuff goes directly from the business client. So business client 6 is a big, they've removed NWBC and they made it SAP business client. So version 6 of business client is included. So let's take a look at the things. So again, BI7 is a full, there's no cheating here with the dispatch tables and stuff. So with all the dialog tables and dialog work processes and you can see both, it's a full. It takes about 13 gigabytes of data of memory. So that is very, very, very good. So let's log into these ones. And again, this is a VMware. Okay, it's a VMware. It's not a local installation. Okay, so keep in mind the speed and stuff. Again, the operating system and the MS SQL together plays a huge role in the speed on a Windows machine. So logging into IDMN and subsequently log into Okay, and oops. Okay, just take a look at the system and the applications behind it and the patch level. Again, this is valid to 2025. Okay, and if you take a look at the patch, you can see it's a patch level. This is the latest official patch level from SAP. So you can see the version release 6.8 from 6.7. Okay, so all of this stuff is good. And you can see some of the installed products. It's very important to see the installed products. The IDES version has so many products that's installed that you can try. Just these are all the stuff that's installed. See, SAP Screen Personas is installed by default, and Auto ID infrastructure. These are some of the things that you can try. Global Trade Services version 9, ECM. So it's a full version of ECC. And taking a look at the new software, which is the BW BI 7.5, to look at the system status. As you can see, this is Netweaver 7.5. Okay, and let's take a look at the patch level. And you can see it's all patch level 1. The STPI, the service tools, has patch level 2. So, and the BW is patched to 1, and you can see the BI content patch level 7. So these are very important. That patch level 1 is very important to the release and whatever systems you're installing on top. Okay, so I'm going to log off. So that's everything, guys. It's a very simple solution. You have a lot of potential to try and run whatever you want. It's again on a new code base, and it's all the future technology will be based on this. So take a look. It's fully configured. All of the stuff that you need is installed, and it's very, very fast. SGen has been run. We've done a lot of basis work on top of this, along with the VMware optimizations. All of this stuff has been done. So it's very good. It's about 65 gigabytes of download. You can run it on a machine with 8 gigs of RAM. You know, my machine has 32 gigabytes of RAM. So all of that stuff, it's all good. So if you have any questions, email us at and also just add to Skype. So these are the ways you can get. Oops, sorry. These are the ways you can get in touch with us. Okay, and any questions you want, it's available for purchase at erpdrill.com at the moment.